The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather around the pit with your hosts, Johnny Mags and Messy Mike. Let's talk barbecue.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café in Salem, New Hampshire. It's the Pit Life BBQ podcast, where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. As always, I'm joined by Messy Mike.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
That's how an intro is supposed to go.
Yes, you did it perfectly.
Welcome to the Studio 2 Pit Life BBQ pod.
It's when you get to the outro, and I was just like, forget about it. The important one is YouTube.
You survived.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like you survived too, John.
Yeah.
I'm doing very well right now.
Good.
And we almost had you on the show, the whole show.
Almost till I just felt like I was going to throw up.
Yeah. So your knee's doing well?
He's doing great.
You're walking upstairs, so that's cool.
Yeah, we hit the stairs Friday.
Nice. And it
the
feels...
first day.
Yep. Does it feel stronger?
Oh, it feels weak as shit.
Okay. Right now.
You know,
Right now.
but it's just wrapped. I don't, but yeah, the baby steps. 2 steps, 1, 2 steps, 2 steps.
The Marshall Falk of walking upstairs?
Yeah. So did that. And, we got in there. Was able to take a shower finally.
Nice.
To the pleasure of everybody else who was around me.
Yep.
We had a competition between me and the dog.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the dog won.
I bet.
Yeah.
They usually always do.
He still stinks. But yeah, I'm good. I'm up and about here and there around the house, back and forth.
It was snowing today, too.
So it's, I'm on the mend. I go back next Monday to meet with him. Nothing changes.
Oh, nothing changed. I had to. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Nothing changes at all. Mike C., Jeremy, what's up, boys? Desiree, how are you, dear? Daddy Dutch. Oh, speaking of Daddy Dutch.
Yeah, I saw.
We'll do this real quickly.
Okay.
Mail call. This was sitting in my mailbox this morning, so it must have been sitting there since Saturday because they haven't checked the mail. Daddy Dutch Barbecue Sweet Heat Rub.
Still right?
It's handwritten, baby.
Yep.
Damn straight. That's the
limited,
real deal.
It's a limited release.
Very limited.
How's it smell?
It smells incredible.
Oh, it does smell nice. Huh.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Something. It's got a nice smell to it. I'm going to sneeze. Ooh. But.
Oh, yeah, there's that kick on the back end. Ooh.
It's good.
You don't want to try it?
Good. I'm good.
It was funny. Yeah, CJ went live last night doing some wings with it. He was sitting there.
Yeah, it smells really nice, though.
Sounded like he was doing wolf all night long. But
you still there, right?
Well, I don't see him there at the moment.
Okay. Ian, you there? Oh. So,
there we go.
Okay. so sorry about the little
knee's
delay.
good.
Yep.
Daddy Dutch's rub. He's going to come on in a couple weeks.
Okay.
We're going to do it, but I figured I'd bring it out, give the shout out. Thank you, Dutch. Appreciate it. Cannot try this. I definitely see some wings in my future.
Is he going to be cooking on the Blackstone while talking to us?
No, I think he's having surgery, which I had no idea about. So I got to call him tonight to get out the 411 on that. I got to, check up on my buddies here.
Okay. All right. Well, today's show.
Yes.
We have a special guest. Custom Cutting Boards are us.
Well, let's say you will have a special guest shortly.
Okay. Excuse me. And
all you did was smell it.
All I did was smell it, yeah. Ian.
I said you will have a special guest
so
shortly.
we're going to have a special guest, Ian Hemming from Custom Cutting Boards are us out of Texas. if you're watching the show, that's where this cutting board came from. The Gator Pit out of Texas is going to be supplying them. So, if you like what you see here, and obviously they do come in smaller sizes. So, hopefully we'll be talking about that shortly.
Yeah, my guess on the guest is that his battery died, so he's going to be reconnecting.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the video is up. We just don't have audio.
Correct.
Because he's got to do the... Okay.
Correct. And
so, Kent...
And can I... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
Josh, what's up? So, Kent, as you can hear... You just messed up Mike's world, and all he did was smell the
No,
rub.
I didn't mess up my world. Just the nose. It just in the nasal cavity, and it's just like kind of dripping, like back in the day. Oh.
How do you think I felt making it? Because he went the whole process. He grew the peppers, dehydrated them, grounded them up. Oh, it's got a nice kick on the tongue.
Ian.
No, I'll tell you when it's time.
Okay.
Just wave us on when we're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this cutting, just to let you see it, this cutting board is 35 inches long, 18 inches wide, and it's 3/4 inch thick. But the nice thing about this is it has a very deep drip strip around the whole entire thing.
Yes, it does.
And it's very deep, which is nice. But it also has these feet.
Good to go?
Yeah.
Go ahead there, Sunshine.
All right. Ian.
Yep, I'm on.
All right.
About that.
So we have a special guest, Ian Hemming, from Custom Cutting Boards R Us, and he's here to talk some cutting boards with us. How you doing, Ian?
Absolutely, doing great. Big howdy from down South Texas to John and Mike. I appreciate you guys having me on.
No problem. It's not snowing there, so that's good. Or it might be snowing
it
there.
is.
It is snowing there.
I know it.
Yeah, it is actually. It is.
I know for a fact down in the Lytle area where Chef Johnny's from, because he's been posting, 30, 25, mix of rain, snow, and everything. So it's actually colder there than it is here.
Jesus.
For now.
For now.
Yeah, exactly. So, Ian, I was just describing the cutting board that you sent, the 35-inch by 18-inch by 3/4 inch thick, and just was kind of explaining the drip loop all the way around, and just saying it was it's a nice product.
Yes, definitely. So these boards, it's taken me quite a while to come up with a board that is heavy duty enough for the big cookers, especially the guys that go out and do the catering and whatnot. Everyone is going through trash boards where they just buy one or two and then they throw it away another month or so later on. These boards are FDA approved, U.S.A. approved. They have a UV protectant on it as well. So if you guys are cooking out in the sun nonstop all the time, or if you leave your board out for a long period of time, it's protected with that. It'll absolutely do a great job as far as presentation goes. And I think you mentioned that, Mike, as well, that it was a good presentation board for putting on a pig, as you had said, or any other things, as far as bringing it out and showing it off.
Yeah, this is beautiful, and folks, this has got some heft to it.
Oh yeah,
like the booze box, those are heavy boards, but this is heavier than those.
Oh yeah,
this is a solid piece.
Mm-hmm. And I've already used it twice, so the cleanup on it is awesome.
Yeah, definitely. The other thing is, it's all here in the U.S., guys. I mean, this is completely made by U.S. men and women, as well as the material as well. This isn't from China. I wanted to come up with something that meant something, and I feel really good about this. And I'm glad that I was able to get it to you, Mike, so you can give it a shot.
Yeah.
We do multiple colors as well. This is our smaller board that we do. It's half the size, just about, but it's also a green beige, so you'll have back end as well as beige also.
Nice.
I don't know if you guys could see that or not, but either way,
it's coming up. It's coming up pretty good on the video.
Good,
you
good.
can see the color change. Yeah.
Right. So we do different colors. Honestly, whatever, man, there's about 30 different color mixtures out there that we can do for you guys. So if there's a team or your own cook-off colors, that we could set up for you as well on it. But more importantly than that, it's just a heavy-duty board. You can cut all sorts of stuff on this thing, and it's not going to stick with all the meat and dirt in it. It's a lot harder material than what you'll get in Walmart or Academy.
Oh, 100%. And like you were saying, the presentation board, when you're doing a catering event and you're slicing the brisket in front of the customers and, they're coming up in a line, same thing with the pig. If it's a, small pig, it's just a great looking, tool.
Oh yeah.
It looks sharp and, it'll just add to your presence of the catering gig.
Sure. So if you've got a bunch of brisket pieces that you've cut up on your old board and you want to bring those pieces of brisket that you've cut up, just slide it on a half-size board if you like, or the bigger one, and send it on out. It helps out. And like you said, it is heavy. It is a heavy board. It's definitely hefty. Now,
can you? Is there a way? And I'm just asking. But is there a way that you can, I don't know, screen print or laminate like a team name on this?
We can absolutely engrave on these boards. So I have left a spot specifically for it. The spot that we would engrave is along the top here, if you guys can see that. And we can also do like deer skull, deer antlers. We've done that on all four corners. We've engraved people's names on the top. But as far as doing anything in the middle of the board, no, that's be it that all we can do is engrave it, as in it's going to go into the material, so the meat, food, and everything will get into this. As you're cutting in the center of the board, that meat's going to fall into those cuts that I've done as far as engraving.
And what size is the half board?
The half board. Oh, that's a very good question. That is. Hold on, I just did it last night. 19 inches long and 11 inches wide is what this guy is. 3/4 thick. Same thing with the feet on the back, and this will fit into a standard dishwasher as well for the home use. For people who want to just shove it in there and it's done with, clean.
Nice. And absolutely. The other thing that's nice about this is, one, I mean, you can't move this. Can you slide this?
Right.
Well, actually, move your phone. Let's kick it sideways because we are off. It is wider than the desktop here. We're on an acrylic top, so it's a little, it's a little slicker than a normal countertop or whatever. But even it's a struggle to push this.
And on a 6 foot, 5 foot, those folding tables.
Oh yeah, because you got
sticks right away.
Yeah. And let's flip it over.
Oh. So we're gonna flip this over.
And it's all because these. I don't know. You don't want to call them pegs, but
rubber feet.
Rubber feet, if you would. Yeah.
Rubber feet. Yeah.
Yeah, they hold it right in place. 6 of them on this large one.
Yep.
Absolutely incredible. Like you said, I'm pushing this thing around and it's, I gotta literally, I gotta do some force to get this thing to move. So if you're sitting there cutting away, this isn't going anywhere.
Right.
This is staying put.
Right. And
absolutely.
And like I was saying, I've already used this twice. And the cleanup is just spectacular.
Yeah, it looks like it just came out of the package.
Right, exactly.
So you might be being a big cook and all with all these. What to you stands out the most to you than a normal board that you would use? In other words, what makes this a bit better than a board that you would get from Walmart, in your opinion?
One, the drip strip is deep. It's a lot deeper than I've seen. One, it does have a drip strip. The cleanup, I've had cutting boards where I use once, and as soon as I use once, the knife streaks, you don't really get the cleanup of the knife streaks. Plus, you can start seeing the knife streaks right away. You know, I don't see any knife streaks yet. So I mean, that's the first thing I basically looked at, and then it's also the feet, because I mean, I've been doing events, and you're sitting there, and you're going fast pace. So you don't really, so you you're cutting, you're putting in a tray, you're serving. So I mean, you have cutting boards moving around on you, depending on your surface, the weather. You're going to get your juices dripping onto either whatever surface you're cutting on if you don't have the drip strip, and then also the handles. I mean, you have a cutting board and then you're using it, and you go to pick it up. Well, it's shitty, it's crappy. So with the handles, it's beautiful. It's nice.
Yeah.
Good.
So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in about a minute. Yep. Hang in there.
Sure.
Attention cigar smokers, or even friends of a cigar smoker. If you're looking to relax with a nice premium cigar or looking for a great gift for a cigar smoker, this is the gift that keeps on giving. Our friends at twoguyscigars.com have created the Cigar of the Month Club. For just $24.99 per month, you or your friend will receive 4 different premium handmade cigars every month, and shipping and handling is included. Go to twoguyscigars.com. That's the number 2, guyscigars.com, and go to the Cigar of the Month Club. You can stop anytime because there's no contract, but you won't, because this is a tremendous deal for our listeners. Go to twoguyscigars.com. That's the number 2, guyscigars.com, and click the Cigar of the Month Club. At the same time, if you want to learn about the cigars you receive each month, you can smoke along with them on their own podcast called The Cigar Authority. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a nice premium cigar from our friends at twoguyscigars.com.
And we are back. You doing all right?
I am.
Good.
I am. The heat's going down a little bit, but that smell is terrific. Oh, yeah. There's something in there that is different, but I've smelt it before. I just don't know what it is. So
I can find out. I have an inside track on the secret stuff. I'll see if there's any, specific type of pepper that is hidden in there. But, I'm no math genius here, so don't take me full thing. But we're probably
quarter.
I think a little over a quarter
in the center,
or definitely just under a half inch deep by at least
half inch
to 3/4 wide. So you have this drip area is substantial. So and it runs the whole length. That I'm impressed with this. This is great. Now, what got you came up with making these on your own as a business?
Yeah, it's a good question. I've been processing these boards for 14 years, but not these particular boards. It's taken so long to come up with a design that fits just a little bit of everyone. Even just a regular small cook guy can have these in their kitchen. Only up until maybe a year ago, I found out a good togetherness with the feet on the bottom, the grease trap at the right depth, the right length, to where it's not too long, not too wide, things like that. But yeah, I just got into it because I run a machine shop. My dad immigrated over here, ended up from the UK, got himself a business going. I bought it from him. And during the off season, I do these cutting boards for Christmas time. We do the engravings and all sorts of shapes. We do a Texas board. We do different states, as far as the design goes for the board. And it's just really started to kick off. I just hit the right, the right mixture of pieces together, thankfully, and it's been good so far. Thankfully, it's been good.
Yeah, and I think hooking up with Gator Pit is going to, be a real help. Just because
you're absolutely
marketing
right.
marketing this out to the barbecue community. These will fly off the shelf.
Yes. Richie at Gator Pit of Texas is really helped me put these out there. He sells these with his pits. He makes some awesome pits out there. I think even one of his pits was on the Discovery Channel as far as it was shaped into a spaceship. You know, he does some amazing work over there.
I know exactly. I know exactly the pit he's talking about.
Yeah. It's super neat. I couldn't believe that.
We're gonna have to get him on the show then.
Oh yeah.
And also, guys, I wanted to show you guys, just so that the viewers, if people are watching, to get an idea of what the size is. I've got a regular set of baby back ribs here, and just going to flip this up so that the viewers can at least see the amount of room that they've got left, you know, on these boards. You got plenty of room to cut up.
Oh yeah, you got a whole another half a rack room.
Right.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, do you just have the two sizes? Are you planning to do any more sizes, or are you just sticking with the two?
Right now, we have the two. I would love to indulge into other sizes, but I would like to get more feedback from customers, you know, and especially guys like you. What fits better for you? I'd really only like to have about 4 different sizes.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, when it comes to doing different shapes, people, if they want a circle or something like that, you know, that's a whole nother story. But I would just like to have 4 different sizes, and right now we have 2.
Okay.
On the shelves, being put out there. Now,
because I'd suggest one bigger than this one.
Okay.
And then like another thing that came to mind, like even like bartenders, you know, they're slicing where are they usually slicing on top of the dishwasher or on some sort of metal surface.
Yeah.
And they're slicing the lemons and stuff like that. So like even like a smaller, you know, type one. I think that would be useful.
Absolutely.
You see, I think this one's perfect because I do all my prep and stuff right on my kitchen table. You know, so it's not like I need someone that's going to fit on the stove top or whatever. I do everything right there on the kitchen table. So this fits, you know, for me, fitting this, you know, it's not a problem at all. Mm-hmm. And like you said, because I'm always doing a lot of cooking, you know, for the week. So I'm, you know, trying to get everything timed around the same time. So I'm going to have, you know, a brisket and I'm going to have, you know, a Boston butt. You know, so there's room. I can do them both right there, you know, however I'm doing
Are you saying you're going to prep on this as well?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, yeah, because these are bigger than the trays I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do, John. I do all my prepping, and I have one of these on my kitchen counter, and, you know, it just stays there. I just get diluted bleach. When I'm done, I wash it off. It stays there. But you're right. I do all my prepping. I'll do some vegetables here, some other vegetables there, take those off, do a little bit of meats here, a little bit of meats there, take them off. You're absolutely right. It's great for prepping. There's plenty of room for that.
Nice. Go ahead.
How do I get my hands on one of these?
Ian?
Well, our website is up right now, but it's still under construction. You should still be able to order if you want to look at the photos of them and all that and just take a look. It's very simple, www.customcuttingboardsrus.com, and that's R-Us, like Toys R Us. So that's Custom Cutting Boards R Us. You can go on there and order from there. Other than that, you can email us at customcuttingboardsrus@gmail.com, and we can go from there with you. Just email us any certain sizes you want. We'll give you a quote. If you want one to exactly fit in your dishwasher or on your counter, you can send us the measurements. We'll give you the grease traps, the handles, but it will fit perfectly on your kitchen.
And what's the price on the 2 sizes that you put out regularly?
So the size that you guys have, $179, no shipping cost. That's for all the 48, the lower 48. All right. Anything, overseas, that we'll need to just email us for a quote on that, and we'll see as far as the shipping goes for that. But the smaller boards go for $45 and shipping paid for the smaller boards.
That's the kind I need.
Small one?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I do all the prep at the kitchen counter.
Yeah.
are we going to be able to set up a Pit Life coupon code by any chance, do you think, either with Gator Pit or?
I would love to. I just, to be honest with you, it's all new to me, Mike.
Same here.
I'd have to get with one of you guys and let's see if we can't set something up like that on there.
Okay, yeah, because that'd be awesome, and then that way you can track, how many came from, the followers on this show, and then also, where in the country.
And then the other question is, how did you get involved with Gator Pits?
So old school, walking around the roads and knocking on doors. It's the slow period for our machine shop right now. And, anything to just try and get out there. So I just drove by there, knocked on his door. Richie was nice enough to allow me in there and give me a minute to show him. And he fell in love with the board right away. I mean, I didn't even leave with my showpiece. He went ahead and bought it right then and there. He absolutely loved it. So that's how I got in there with him. He was just good enough to give me a shot with him, with the product.
Now, are you going to be able to ship them if, you did get some overseas orders? Are you going to be able to ship those, or is that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, because we actually have one of our listeners, good friend Ryan. He's from the UK, and I know, and then we got a lot of followers in the UK, Ireland, Australia. Mm-hmm. That would definitely be involved
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a great product here. I mean, I can't say enough things, nice about it. I mean, obviously, if there were any flaws that I could see, or I mean, even John,
this is beautiful. It is, just the looks of it alone, you can look right at it and you can tell that it's well constructed.
100%.
It ain't going to fall apart on you after a couple uses or going to gouge the hell out of it. Mm-hmm. This is going to hold up to everything that a barbecuer, an outdoor cook can put it through. Because like you were saying, with the UV coating, we're outside all day. It's cooking. It's 100 degrees in the sun. Up on our way, we're cooking in 0 degrees. We're cooking in 10 degrees. Right. Mm-hmm. This is going to hold up. That weather itself, the heat and the cold, is going to take you any ordinary board, and it's going to warp the hell out of it.
Yep.
This isn't going anywhere. This is it really is, a heavy duty piece of equipment for the barbecue guy.
Oh yeah. I'd say this is the last cutting board that you buy.
Yeah, this is no joke. Mm-hmm. I agree with this. The last cutting board you'll ever buy.
Mm. And I was shooting for that, and I really do appreciate the words on that, John. Thank you. And it is something that I have been really focusing on, to make something that isn't just something from China or Taiwan or wherever overseas. This is an American-made piece of equipment, as you said. That's something like in the 1920s when you get a vehicle and it lasts you 70 years. It doesn't happen anymore, but that's what I was really focusing on. So, it's, I'm glad you guys noticed that. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is quality. Now, do you have, I know you said the website is still building, but do you have any social media sites that the crew can check out on you?
Yes, we do have a Facebook page, and there again, that's under construction. All this has kind of just popped up on me in the past 6 days. We really just hit a big orders and all, everything's just kind of hit me at once, and I'm working through it. But yes, we do have a Facebook page. Again, it's Cutting Boards R Us, or Custom Cutting Boards R Us, all one letter. Facebook won't let me split it up for some odd reason, but it's all one letter. Custom Cutting Boards R Us. We do have a Facebook page. There again, it is under construction as well. But we should have everything up and running by Wednesday, Thursday at the latest, and people can kind of get an idea of what we have to show.
Awesome.
Yeah. So when you get it up and running, give us a shout, and we'll put it up on our feed. And
with links and everything. Yep. Yeah. But yeah, Ian, thank you so much for taking some time out to joining us to tell us about this. I am impressed. This is impressive.
Yeah.
I got no other words to say about this. This is a winner, hands down. Hands down. And
Good job, Ian.
Thank you so much for having me on, guys. And I'll give you a shout whenever things are up and running. And I'll also see about sending you both of you guys some of the smaller boards, all right? I appreciate you guys having me on. Thank you.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. Well, that's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. Catch the audio wherever you find your podcast. Catch the video on Facebook and YouTube. And on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it. Gives us the whole our whole catalog of shows is right there at your fingertips.
Yeah, and this would be a show to actually see.
Oh, yeah.
And watch.
To get the video on this, get the look of it. Because even we can start doing, we've been talking about doing some videos for YouTube, getting that aspect of the show rolling. And, this is perfect for that. Mm-hmm. On social media, find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter at Pit Life BBQ. Questions and comments to pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. And like always, please subscribe, like, rate, and review. Hit that share button. Folks, it is good to be back. Thank you all for reaching out, asking me how I'm doing. I appreciate it. You guys are great. It's good to see you, buddy.
Nice to see you, too. I haven't seen you freaking all week.
I know. I'm still holding my breath because you were coming over on Friday.
I know.
So I'm still waiting for you when you were coming over on Friday.
I did call you about that, though.
Yeah, on Sunday.
No, you didn't. Saturday.
Oh, so Saturday. No, I actually called you, but whatever. Right. That's fine. Ed,
come over.
I am jealous. Enjoy your evening with Buddy Guy.
Thank you.
The last of the blues legends. Right up the street around the corner from the house is up at Tupelo.
I'm glad you introduced Buddy Guy.
Give him your regards, Johnny.
Absolutely. Send him down my way. Tell him I'll cook him some. As long as he lets me play one of them Fenders.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Oh, that'd be a dream. But anyway, folks, until next week,
keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.